Welcome back to the part 2 coding sections for the two sums LeetCode questions. If you haven't watched the part 1 explanation sections for these questions, I highly recommend that you watch that video for the better understanding for these questions. You can click the link popping up in the top right corners of your screens. Great, without further delay, let us dive straight into the code. So first, I have to create a functions named toSum with the nums and target as the parameters. toSums nums target, and next I have to create the outer for loop for the I. And this len nums is used to determine the total amount of data inside the num list. Next, I also have to create a nested for loop for the J2. I plus 1 equals to len nums. You might be feel curious why I use the I plus 1 as a starter. You still remember that I mentioned that J must be start next to the I. It is used to prevent the two numbers at the same index positions add up together, and also can avoid to rejecting the data I have already looked at. So I also have to create an if statement to check additions of the two data is it equals to the target. Nums equals to I plus nums J equals to target. If find the matches, I have to return the index positions of that two particular data. Yeah, this is the program for the two sums LeetCode questions. Now I have do one demonstration to allow you more clearly to this program. So first, the I is equals to the range of 0 until 4. So it will return the indices of 0, 1, 2, and 3. 4 will be excluded. Meanwhile, for the J right, it will have the range I plus 1 equals to reduce 4. So it will depend on I. So let us begin for our first round checking. The I start from the 0, which is here. The data at the index 0 is 2. Equals to 2. Yeah, the J will perform the nested loops to compare with the I. So for the J, we have the range I in this round checking is 0, so 0 plus 1 equals 1 until 4. So the indices will be 1, 2, 3. 4 will be excluded. So just list out the index positions for J. 1, J equals to 2, J equals to 3. So the data at the index 1 is 7, 2 is 11, 3 is 15. So now you can start compare by using the if statement. If the nums I is equals to 0, which means nums 0 equals to 2, plus the nums j equals to 1, nums 1 equals to 7. 2 plus 7, 2 plus 7, is it equals to 13? If no, we have to slide the j to the next. Now the j will becomes 2. Nums 2 equals to 11. The 11 plus 2, is it equals to the 13? Yes, we have found out our answers. So it will return the index positions of 2 and also the 11, which is 0 and 2. give me I to the 1. If you j until the end also cannot find out the matching. So now the I will become 1, and the data for the index 1 is 7. Yeah, so now you can continue to do the workings that I do above until your I equals to 3. Then the program will terminate automatically. So now I believe you have the more understandings for these programs. So now let us proceed to print out the program to check whether our programs is true or not. So read for the result equals to 2 sum num and the target, and print out the result. Yes, print out. Yeah, this is the actual result for our program, which is 0 and 2, and it is same as the result we expected in these explanations. So this is the end for my YouTube video. If you like my video, please subscribe and also share to your friends. If you have any feedback and advice, you also welcome to comment it below. See you guys on the next video. Bye bye.
You just gotta be